Alright guys, so the last one I'm going to do with this method, again guys, this is just to give you some examples. You don't need to be using them word for word how I'm saying it right now. I just want you to understand the principle behind it, the framework that is being used. And like I said, disclaimer, it's not going to work every time, but it could be a good way to start and an easy way to start learning objections. Again, I would prefer you learning level 4 and level 5. Those are my two favorite ones, because once you understand those, you will get less objection. And the best part, when you do get objection, you will look forward to them, because you're going to be able to allow the prospect to solve their own problems and their own objections, meaning you get a better client after that. But also it's more fun, just that. Okay. The level 5 actually allows you to eliminate many of the objections, because a lot of the time the objections that are thrown at us are the ones that we create ourselves by being scared of selling, by having nerves on the calls, by having a process that actually creates those objections, okay, and having the wrong beliefs. All right. So all of those are covered in different parts of the school community here. So go through them. If you're still unsure, just ask me questions and I'll make sure I can direct you to the best place. Coming back to, if you want to get faster results, do feel free to book a one-on-one call with me, and I'll see if I can prescribe you some quick answers now. And if it makes sense for us to work long-term together, do book a call too. You do have a 30-minute one-on-one call with me for anyone that has joined the community before we get to 200 members. And it's actually worth £125, because people are literally paying me £250 per hour to get my one-on-one. All right. So let me do the next one. Okay, which is, I don't have the money. Mr. Prospect, I totally understand where you're coming from. I mean, if I were in your position, I would also think that I don't have the money. And in the past, I've also used this to stop myself from making the right decisions, from investing in the right opportunities. And in the future, usually 6 months, 12 months, a few years down the line, I regretted that. So what I've learned to do right now is to always ask the right question. So instead of saying I don't have the money, what I tend to tell myself now is, how can I raise the funds? How can I find the money? So if you're up for it, let's have a look. Like, how do you feel you could find the money? Let me help you with that. Share with me some ideas you may have. I'm happy to share with you. I've raised more than £100,000 in funding for different investments, for my own education. So let's talk about that. And by the way, it's fine if you don't work with us, but I just want to give you some new resources that you may be able to use in the future. Okay. Now, once you've worked with that person with different ways of raising funds and resources, you would most likely come up with a solution that allows them to move forward, and then you'll use the C in the VAC method, which is close. Okay, so based on what you've seen and the resources you do have available, how would you want to move forward from here? Okay, so that's it from me, guys. That's the 5 objections that comes the most. Here's how to use them using the VAC method.